Hello, friends. Hold on. We have a friend. I was not prepared. So that's my bad. Hi, Paco.
Hi. Let me put this screen on so I could see. How is everybody?
Good. How are you?
I am good. I just finished Princess Margaret, and I was like, I'm gonna pop on for a little bit for Neva.
Yay, we'd love to have you. You want to introduce yourself to the channel?
I am Paco from Bad Witch Books. I keep wanting to say captain, but it's not. It's guild master for the Grim Rangers. Go team. I am a fantasy, romantasy young adult reader. I read adult and young adult, and yeah. So I just like to chat and talk and read.
Yay, we'd love to have you. All right, so we're doing Fablen Sprints tonight. I am going to be reading the naturals. This layout is going to look different because I did make this so that I can put my book and my current diamond painting up on the side, like where there's a lot of empty space.
Mm-hmm.
But your girl, listen, I was not prepared. Okay, I was trying to like cook and
Clean, yeah.
get ready, and yeah, it just didn't really work in my favor. So you will see this layout change at some point. It just is not going to be right now. But I am going to read the naturals. I'm also going to work on the rest of this section of this Scooby-Doo painting. Can you go shut the door, please? Because Papa's TV is really loud. And then I'm going to switch out this diamond painting for my Paint the Moon one that everyone has seen me work on. But I probably have at least an hour of this diamond painting section to finish. So we're going to do that. Ari and I are also going to eat dinner in this sprint. And I think that's it. What are you planning to do today, Paco? I think Paco might be frozen. So we'll give him a second.
Okay. I'm back.
You're back. I think you're back.
Yeah, I froze for a second.
What are you doing today?
I just finished on the last sprint on Margaret's channel, The Possession of Alba Diaz. So I'm deciding what I want to read next. I need to log that. I gotta log in and all those things because, like, when you finish a book, you gotta like put it away on the bookshelf. You gotta upgrade Goodreads, update Storygraph, update your own personal spreadsheet, and then log it. Like, all the stuff you got to do when you finish a book.
Absolutely.
And then I got to decide what I'm gonna read next because I'm just got to do the experiment left, and I think I can finish either one of these today if I really lock in. Because this is only 7 hours, and that's not at the speed I listen to. That's an average speed.
Right.
So I could listen to the audiobook of this, but this novella also is only, and it's got pictures in it, so it's like less than. It's only like 100. What's the page limit minimum? Is it
150, I believe?
Oh damn! I can't read this. This is only 115.
Yeah, I think I will check here in a second. Let me check because I have my phone right here. I can pull up the Discord. I think it's 150. I know for NPC it's 150.
It might be. It's probably 150. I think so too.
And it looks like we're gonna have at least one other friend, so that will be so fun. I don't mind sprinting by myself, but it's always fun to have friends.
Yeah.
Let's see, Dave. Where the hell are the days? What girl?
Not for this year, but for next year for Halloween. Is there a Chucky costume?
Yeah, I think
at the store.
Well, yeah, 150.
Okay. Yeah. And I can't read this, so I guess I'll be listening to The Daughter of the Pirate King.
We'll talk about it. Later. Yeah, 150. I think Margaret did it that way so that there was no debate.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
About what constitutes a novella.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay. So, hello, friends. We are going to read comments to you in a second. But for anyone who may be new because I have seen my subscriber count go up of October. If you're new here, hello, I'm Neva. This is my channel, Reading with Neva. The way that we do sprints for public sprints, especially when I have friends, is we do hour-long sprints. If we want shorter sprints, we can do shorter sprints. So like if Paco, anyone on screen or anyone in the comments would prefer like 45 minutes instead, that's fine. I don't tend to do less than 45 minutes just because I'm a mom, so I'm always having to get pulled away for other things. But I don't tend to do really long sprints if I have friends on camera.
Yeah.
We're not going to be doing like hour and a half sprints at this time.
Or hour and 30 minutes.
I do tend to do that for like Patreon or if I'm by myself, just because then I don't really have to worry about it as much. But when I have friends, I don't do super long sprints.
We'll probably be here till about like 7 my time. So like maybe at the second sprint, I'll probably be out of here. But
yeah. Totally fine. You can come and go as you want. Yes, I usually do. So it's 7 o'clock my time. So I'll probably go to about 11, which would be midnight Eastern. It's probably what we're going to do. So hello to ML. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. Hello, Nicole. Hello, Bree. Hello to Nina. Hello, Sadia. Hello, Jamie. Hello to Neil. Hello, Glenda. So many friends in the comments. Jamie is reading Arcs tonight. Currently, One True Word. I'm not going to try to say that name, but I hope you love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I put these socks on too. The socks, I set them in there because there's nowhere else to set them, and I don't want to put them in there because then I won't be able to.
Okay, what?
The socks that we are wearing tonight are.
Oh, it's not the right spreadsheet.
Okay, the purple.
Okay. Hello, Capricia. Also, you can let us know what team you're on. Also, you can let us know that. I'm a dark brawler. So.
I'll just put these in my bag because I don't want to sit them on the floor.
Okay, stop. Hello, Capricia. How's everyone? I'll be reading Kiki's Delivery Service. I do Diamond too, but not doing it right now. Really fine. I'm just like back on my diamond painting game. You know what I mean? So I'm just like riding the wave until I have another hyper fixation.
I feel it.
Like I gamed for a while. Like I was playing like little tiny bookshop. Wildflowers like 7 times. Okay. But then we got back into doing diamond painting. So at some point it will switch again. But for now, this is the wave we're riding.
I'm most likely going to be like playing Baldur's Gate while I read. That's my hyperfixation.
We love it. Hello, Michaela. Making dinner. I want to finish Monsters in Law tonight. I believe in you. You can do it. Nicole has about an hour left in the Wolf King, hoping to finish it tonight. I think everyone can get their things finished. And Bree just finished a book in Margaret's last sprint and not sure what book I'm going to pick up next. I think the first sprint will be skincare and journaling. Totally fine. These sprints are here for you to be productive or for you to not be productive. It's really whatever you need them to be for. So, okay, thank you. All right. So, Paco, are you ready to do a first sprint?
I am so ready.
All right, so we're going to do our first 1 hour sprint. You are going to see this graph or this layout change a little bit. Like me and Paco will be in the same spots, but we're going to go ahead and jump into our first sprint just so I can finish doing dinner time things. And we will see everybody in an hour. Hello, friend. We gained a Katie. Hi. How are you?
You know, I'm real tired, but I'm productive, so we're not mad about it.
You know what? Sometimes being tired but productive is just where we are. You know?
I just have this massive, so like one of my authors is doing a Kickstarter and it launches on Monday, and I'm putting together not only the graphics for the street team, but also the graphic that will be on her feed. So I'm literally making probably like 14 different graphics that'll be bundled into like one, and it's a freaking lot. So I kid you not, I think I spent like 7.5 hours on just 5 of them yesterday.
Yeah.
So anywho's, it's all good and it'll be over eventually, but for now.
You're to use your thing, that.
My pen?
Yeah, then like the.
Yeah, doing it with the tweezers takes me 1,200 years.
No, it takes you like.
Anyways,
way
you want to
longer,
say hello
like
to your
50.
best friend, Auntie Katie?
Yeah. Hey, lady.
Mhm.
How's it going? That's good.
I'm drinking some noodle. Not
Drinking
drinking some noodle. Why did
You're eating?
Yes, I'm eating some noodles and drinking orange Fanta
Ooh. What a night.
because Mom bought me soda this week, so now I have an entire case of soda.
Oh my gosh. Neva, that's so nice of you. Where's my soda?
Right?
Well, I'll send y'all some stuff.
I'm teasing.
But the dang cans will pop open if she sends it in the mail, because then it'll get all crushed and
That's
then
why
it'll
I
be a
would
messy
just.
mess.
That's why I would just send them soda money.
You make good points, Ari. You make good arguments.
We'd have to send them soda money,
No, we could
And
send
then
them
they-
soda.
and then
They
they
would
could
just
go buy their own
open.
soda. Doesn't that sound great?
No, you can send them like cases of soda, but they will pop open.
I'll send Katie some.
And that'd be bad.
Why?
The mail people would write me a
You know
pretty
what?
nasty
You
note.
know what Alani is?
Yes, I do.
Katie likes Alani.
Yeah, they'll pop open.
I have an Alani downstairs in the fridge. I'll drink it tomorrow.
Mom has an Alani in the fridge downstairs.
Ooh,
I need to try the witch's brew again and see if
It's
I actually
witch's
like
brew.
it.
It's witch's brew.
that's
I
an
tried it.
intense one.
Because I tried. Okay, so I bought
Come on.
one at the beginning of the season, right? Like when it hit my store,
Mhm.
my grocery store, and I
We
like.
got 10 coins, 19 stars, and
Okay, go eat your
15
food, please. Go eat your food. Okay, thank you. Okay, go eat your food, thank you. And I took a few sips of it like while it was cold, and then it like warmed up like in my hand because like I was walking somewhere with it,
Mhm.
and then I was like, maybe I don't actually like this because like once it got warm, it wasn't my fave, you know. So it was like maybe what I need to do is just like pick a day where I know I'm not going to leave the house to drink it because I don't tend to drink energy drinks quickly. And I
Yeah.
probably need to invest in one of those like slim can drink holder
Mini
things.
one. Oh, those. I know what you're talking about.
Like
Okay.
the insulated ones.
Yes.
From like Brewmate or somewhere. Like I probably need to just invest in one because like coffee, like hot coffee, it gets cold before I get it drank. So
See, that's why I like iced coffee.
I just
Yeah.
be sipping. Like I'm just sipping things. You know what I mean?
I
That's
do.
why I always have like 12 drinks.
Now I want coffee.
People be on like
I also
How did
don't
you
like
do-
warm drinks. Like anything that like was cold and then goes warm, it's over. It's done.
Yes.
yeah.
I got to like chapter 5 of the Daughter of the Pirate King. Started this.
Your first time?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if that's good
I
or
like
bad.
them. No, I like them. I binged them pretty quickly. They're like fun, easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them.
read where her duology. I think it's duology. It might be a series.
I know what you're talking about. I just don't know what it's called. Like the shadow.
Yeah, The Shadows
something.
Between Us.
Yeah.
I read that and I love that. So I was like, let me try it. because we'll see. And it fits the experiment because it's got calligraphy.
There you go. A win is a win.
Mm-hmm.
Neva, what about you? How'd you do?
I finished making dinner and Ari's still eating, but we
I'm
ate
still
dinner.
eating and drinking my soda.
I also introduced Ari to Halloween Town.
Yeah.
What a time.
So we've watched Halloween Town, and now she's watching Halloween Town High.
Yeah, because I liked the first one, so now I'm gonna see if I like the second one.
Well, okay. And I also read.
Wait, is there a third one?
Wait, did you miss them? Isn't Halloween Town High the third one?
I think there. What is it like? Calabar's Revenge or whatever.
Yeah, Cowboy Revenge is number 2.
But isn't that different people?
No, the fourth one is
Correct.
the last one is a different Marnie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we might have to go back and watch Calabar's Revenge.
Is this the third one?
I think technically, yeah. This is just the one that Disney gave me next, and then I just remembered what I was talking
Together.
to
How dare
other.
you not know your Halloween Town lore? Like,
I mean, I did watch them when they like came out. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but I think I might like.
You know,
the third
when you were like, "Oh my gosh, the new Halloween Town is gonna premiere at 7 p.m."
7 p.m. in the
oh,
morning.
thank you guys. GCOM days, Halloween, back in the day.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, the ZCOM. Listen, Ari, since the beginning of the summer, has wanted me to, as she puts it, introduce her to movies that I watched as a child.
Mm.
So the amount of ZCOMs that she's
you are
been
done
introduced to
doing
is
this?
probably outrageous. We also watched
I've liked
every single one besides one of them.
which one didn't you like?
That one where what the heck is it called?
I don't know.
She will be judged. No, I'm joking.
You like Flubber? You didn't like Flubber?
I did not like that.
I think there was one other one that she didn't like either. Flubber,
Yeah.
I know she didn't like that. We
I
watched
didn't
that
like
last week.
Flubber, but I also didn't like another one, but I don't remember what the other one is called because it has been a while since Mom has introduced me to that
Do you
one.
remember anything about it?
Yeah, I was gonna say, give us
No.
the details. We'll guess it.
Remember what it was about?
What?
Because I know you liked Freaky Friday,
Yeah.
and you liked The Sound of Music,
Oh, and I liked Bug's Life.
and you liked Bugs Life, and you
Oh,
liked
Bug's Life.
Mary Poppins.
Dude, do you think when before you introduced me to that movie that I didn't like the song
I
song
knew
clip
that you
with
knew
like
the
that
song
long
because
thing?
they sing it at school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they don't like.
The Spoonful
Teachers
of
don't
Sugar
sing it.
song.
Yeah, they don't sing it at school. Like
They
the
just played you
teachers
the
don't sing
clip.
it at school. Mrs. Bells, aka my music teacher, just puts on the clip.
Uh-huh.
Well, she did that in second grade. She doesn't do it anymore because I'm more mature. She doesn't do
Sure.
this
Sure.
apparently.
Okay, so we watched those. I don't know what else I don't know what else. Oh, you watched Bambi, which
I watched Bambi. That thing was
Oh,
depressing.
I know what the other one was that she didn't like. So she decided she wanted to watch Bambi. So I let her watch it, but I told her I don't think you're gonna like this movie. And then right after Bambi, it like on Disney Plus, like you'll watch a movie and then it'll be like you may also like.
Yeah.
And then it said Bambi.
No, it suggested The Fox and the Hound, and I was like, "You're really not gonna like this." She made it 10 minutes into Fox and the Hound, asked me to turn it off.
It's good, but it's also a watch.
Listen,
Like,
I love The Fox and the Hound, but also like I watch that when I need to cry.
yeah.
Hold up. They expected this child to survive Bambi and follow up with Fox and the Hound. That's criminal.
And like she made it through Bambi, but it wasn't. She was like, "This isn't really my favorite," and I was like, "Yeah, it's sad." Like
I was like,
I like Fox and the Hound more than Bambi.
that thing was depressing.
Like,
Yeah, to me, there's
Me
still
too.
parts though that break my heart in that
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
Like, I don't know if I could
Yeah.
ever rewatch it. I just don't know.
yeah, so the Fox because I was like, "You can watch this, but I don't think you're gonna." I was like, "I don't think you're gonna like it." You know what I mean? Because I feel like in the 90s, right? Like 90s and like early 2000s kids, I feel like we were just like bred differently. So like we would watch all of these like super sad. Like there are movies that are on Disney that I watched as a child I will not let her watch. That I was like, who thought that this was appropriate for a child?
There's a reason we all need therapy.
I mean, I kind of want to ask which ones, but I don't know if you want to say them.
I mean, she knows the one that I can think of always off the top of my head. which she has asked to watch, and I've told her like you can watch it, but I just don't think she's gonna like it, and it's very. I just don't feel like it's good for children. But that is okay. Relax. I'm live. Thank you. But that is the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I think we've talked about this. Yeah.
I just like I watched it. I mean, I've watched it since, but I remember the first time I watched it like as an adult was Ari was like maybe 18 months old, and I was trying to find movies that I thought would be okay to introduce screen time with. And I watched that one because I was like, oh, this is like one of my favorite Disney movies ever, right? And I remember I called my mother. I was like 26 years old. I called my mom and I was like, what were you thinking? Letting me watch this movie as a child. What were you thinking? And she was like, we didn't really know any better back then. And I was like, that's very clear. So
that's how I also feel about The Brave Little Toaster, which I know isn't Disney, but that movie was something.
I mean, I can't say anything. My dad was full on watching The Sopranos with us, like in the room as kids. Didn't care that we were like 7, had everything playing, had all the scenes showing. My dad was very much like, didn't care.
You know, to be fair, I just feel like, you know, we had a very interesting childhood. And I find it more fascinating now. Like when I watch TV with littles or something where I'm always like, oh, I don't know about this. And it's like, I can't believe how analytical we are about it. Because back then it was like, the TV's on, be happy.
Yeah.
I think it's also a thing of like Jim Henson is another one that I'm like I grew up watching The Dark Crystal. And that movie is scary.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's levels to Jim Henson, of course. Like,
it's
The Dark Crystal.
Of course, yeah. I mean, like Ari watches like Muppet Babies and like the Muppet movies, right? But like, I have not had her watch The Dark Crystal because I'm like, this movie is scary to me. Like, I don't know why we thought this was.
I mean, you have the never-ending story.
Yeah.
The other thing that I asked to watch today, but
yeah, no.
We just had a lot of sadness, I feel like.
Finish food. Yeah, we had like a lot of just sad, scary movies.
Yeah.
You think we'd be more prepared for sadness growing up?
You would think, right? But alas. You would think, but alas. Okay, let us read the comments. I did stop the timer because okay, we can still see Katie. I was like, do I need to readjust? But we can still
You can't
see
escape
Katie.
me.
Capricia she says she's been playing Disney Dreamlight Valley and playing Last of 2 on PS4. This was before our first spring, Katie. We were talking about our hyperfixations. So like at the beginning of the year, like I was playing a lot of like games, if you remember. But now we're back on, like we're riding the wave of diamond painting again.
That's the thing about hobby cycling. I love it. It shifts with my mood. Yeah.
So that's what we were talking about. Capricia's birthday was on the 8th. Happy birthday a few days ago. And got gifts today, some tomorrow, and some later next week. We love it. Kendra was making Rice Krispie Fruity Pebble treats. I don't think I'll be able to finish my side quest book. Luckily, it's a recurring one.
Hey.
Hello to Vanessa. Nicole says hello to Katie. Vanessa says hello to Katie. Glenda says hello. And to click the like button, thank you, Glenda. Hello to Jean. Currently reading 2 arcs. Rumored about Taylor Swift-like character turned serial killer and French Kitchen. Very fun. Amal got an hour into The Trap by Agatha Christie, translated from Arabic. 59% into Cowboy Casual by Holly Renee.
I want to read that one. I like the cover a lot.
Tennille mostly did some crochet and worked on catching up on YouTube. Just say, excuse me, Ari. It's fine. It's fine, Ari. It's a natural bodily function. It's okay. Hello, Bree. Did skincare and journal and just started listening to an ALC at 5%. Wonderful. Hello, Natalie. Oh my gosh, we are not gonna fangirl at this moment in time. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna hold it together. Iced coffee forever. Honestly, I do love iced coffee. I do. But alas, I have this same issue with iced coffee is that it just gets like watered down because like I'm like the queen of sipping things. Like I'm the queen of sipping. So everything has to be in some kind of like an insulated container. You know?
I love being able to have iced coffee and then you shake the ice or whatever.
Oh, me too. That it's the aesthetic.
I saw a TikTok and it's like the person said a gay guy holding an iced coffee is like a rattlesnake, warning you before they strike. And then
right.
I just feel like when people shake their coffee, they're about to tell me something good. Like it's just like, girl, sit down, let me tell you. And I'm like, oh, tell me.
Yeah. Iced coffee is the thing. Also, if y'all don't follow Natalie from Weirdo Book Club, go do that. Okay? Thank you so much. Honestly, she does a lot of rant reviews of dark romance books that I have read and enjoyed, and I watch every single one. Because first of all, this is a really weird thing about me, but I actually like to watch people critique the books that I like because usually their critique is valid. But also, I don't like to live in an echo chamber, so like I like to know why people didn't like things that I did like. You know,
basically, as long as you can make me laugh, we're good.
That's something. And Natalie makes me laugh always. So
see, I am the type of person where it's like I'm not gonna hate you if you don't like my favorite book, but I don't want to hear it. Like I think I tried doing one of those videos once where it's like 1 star. You read 1-star reviews of your favorite book.
Of your favorite books, yeah.
And I got mad. I was like, I'm not doing this video.
So I also tried to do this, and I think what it was for me was that the reviews weren't funny to me.
Yeah.
Like they just felt, I don't want to say mean because I know that reading is subjective, but like it just felt like reading, you know, like how people do the videos where it's like where they read their mean comments.
Mm-hmm.
It like reminded me of that. And I didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
So I was like, this seems, and that was like back when it was like really popular to do the reading 1-star reviews thing. And I was like, you know what? I don't really want to do this. It seems like fun, but no, thank you. You know? Nicole finished The Wolf King. Loved it. Isn't this your book club book?
Yes, I also finished it today too.
Dang.
So what?
I'm trying to finish up Immortal Consequences. Okay, this is such a weird question. Katie's gonna be like, why are you asking me this? Is there somewhere I can find old book club books from you and Reni's book club?
Not all the way back, but we've kept a lot of them archived for a bit. But I can always help you. Let me know. What do you need? Which one?
Like I need like as far back as you can give me.
Well, our first book club pick ever was When the Moon Hatched.
Which, okay, I do know that one because she's still sitting on my shelf. I tried to read her a couple months ago. When was it? During Amazing Readathon. And then I talked to Brittany and she was like, you might want to wait until you have a month where you can like just focus on that book. Mm-hmm. Because I was trying to do it with just audio and I was so confused.
Mm-hmm.
Like
That's
I didn't know.
There's a lot of information in that one, like a lot.
But so my TBR game is coming back in November. Technically, I did play it for September and October, but I didn't film it because I was doing vlog lead, and it just felt like a lot, you know. But in November, Wheels of TBR is coming back. But I have a prompt that is a backlist book club book. So I was trying to think of all the book clubs that I've wanted to participate in, like that I'm keeping up with, kind of, but like I've not read the book. So I'll just
well, give me some time. I'm growing back. So we did When the Moon Hatched. We did Heir of Sun and Moon. We did Kingdom This Cursed and Empty.
Is that a Rapunzel retelling?
Yes, by Janessa Wren. So like I can go all the way back. So if you need it, I got it.
Okay, I'm gonna message you so you can
Sounds
just
good.
Hello, Steph. I don't know what was so cute. Probably Ari.
Probably your daughter. Yeah.
So cute. Nicole says you're so cute, Ari.
Although I'm cute after that embarrassing fart I just made.
Bro, it's a bodily
That the
function. It's
entire
okay.
world heard.
I don't think anyone even heard it.
Mm-mm.
Except me and the other people in this room. It's okay.
I don't like farting.
Capricia got a little further in her graphic novels. We love to see it. Sarah says, oh no, we've lost Katie. I remember bawling at the beginning of Oliver and Company when he was alone in the rain. I knew then he wasn't cut out for Bambi, Fox and the Hound, or All Dogs Go to Heaven. Also, hi, Sarah. My oldest son, the first time he ever watched Kung Fu Panda, I didn't think that he understood what death was, and then he started crying. And if you see Kung Fu Panda, like you know the exact moment. And he was like 2 years old, not even. I think he was like a year and a half. And I remember I was looking like he was like, well, I want to watch the Panda movie, whatever. Which I hadn't let him watch it, but I was like, okay. And so he turned it on because I was like, this should be fine. And then like a part in it happens. In case you've never seen it, I'm not going to spoil it for you. And he starts crying. And I was like, are you okay? And he was like, so sad. And he's like bawling his eyes out. And I was like, I didn't even know that you understood what this meant.
Well, I mean, that's what media is for. Like, that's what those movies, like, it's to help kids understand difficult topics. Like,
that was me with Finding Nemo. I'm not gonna lie to you. I went through a crisis where I was like, "But why did his mom have to die?" Which is not a spoiler, by the way. And so, I literally sat there and I was like, "I just don't get it. Why? But why?" Yeah, there's a moment.
Listen, honestly, I'm the queen of crying at every movie, so it's fine.
Have you seen what's it called? To the Moon, I think, on Netflix?
I don't
know.
So good. Okay, first, have you seen K-pop Demon Hunters?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, then you guys will like this. It's like a little Chinese girl. I think it takes place in China, but it doesn't say. It's about the like story of Chang'e or whatever, or To the Moon, I think it's called.
You said To the Moon?
I believe so. I'm double checking right now. It's a Netflix original. It is so cute. It will make you cry.
Great, love it.
Grief and stuff like that because it deals with a mom passing away.
Listen, I watched the new Lilo and Stitch for the first time today. Okay, by this I mean all the way through because I was actually avoiding this movie because so many people had said that like they didn't like the way that it ended. Maybe I'm just like a different breed, okay? But the way people were saying that this movie ended is not what I watched. Like I guess I understand the critique of like the choice that was made at the end. I'm not going to spoil it because it's a newer movie, so like, you know. But here's the thing. I don't feel like it was as abrupt as people made it seem like it was. I honestly think that I think that for the way that they did the storyline for this movie, like for the live action version, as opposed to like as compared to like the animated version, right? Because the storylines are slightly different. Yeah. It made sense.
I think though my issue with it, I haven't seen it because of that ending and the choice they made, is that it is such a departure and kind of anti to everything that the original movie stood for that choice.
So the only reason I don't feel like it's that way, that it is, and I will also preface this by saying that I tend to see movies like this from a different lens as someone who's dealt with DCF. Okay, so keep that in mind. Like, dealt with it with my children with DCF and had children be adopted, right? Because in this storyline of how close she is to David and the neighbor lady, which like I was a little confused as to who this woman was. I don't like, was she David's mother? I'm not sure. But like as close as she was to those two characters in this movie, right? Because David is the love interest just like he is in the original. And then you have like this neighbor lady who like tries to like step in and like help them. It didn't feel like it felt like familial adoption to me, as opposed to Nani giving up on Lilo. And it was pitched to me as like Nani gave up on Lilo and just like let her be taken away. And that was not really what happened at the end. I guess I like I said, I guess understand like where people are coming from with it. I just don't feel like it's as big of a departure as people are making it out to be.
For me, at least,
it's not like, to me, it's not like the Snow White remake.
Yeah,
which was a complete departure.
I also don't think we needed a Lilo and Stitch remake, because
I mean,
not a live action.
Yeah,
I don't necessarily think that we need remakes a lot of the time. Okay,
at least like for me, for the Disney princess ones, it's because it's a fairy tale. In my mind, just a retelling.
Right.
But like Lilo and Stitch and How to Train Your Dragon, I'm like, first, those two movies are perfect. The animated movies are perfect, and they're so new.
And they're original things too.
And they're still like not. I mean, they're old now, if you really think about it, which is depressing. But they're still not like made in the 1920s.
Oof.
Like Snow White. So I don't know. I'm like, I didn't think we needed a Lilo and Stitch remake, and I don't know. I was opposed to it already.
I agree, but I don't really watch the remakes to begin with, so I don't feel any desire to watch this one. Obviously, if one of my littles is like, "Hey, can you turn this on?" I will.
Yeah.
Like you don't even want to know. I watched all the zombie movies backwards. I haven't even one. So it's like, I have suffered through many things. Have you ever seen Descendants Red? Because I have, unfortunately.
I have.
But I listen to the soundtrack almost every single day? Yeah, Descendants is literally on my repeated. What's wrong with me? So much.
Your Spotify.
Listen. We're not even going to talk about the amount of like Disney Channel original movie soundtracks I have on my phone. I will like forget that I have like the High School Musical soundtracks on my phone, and then like a song will play, and I'm like, oh, let's go. And I'm like, okay. You know, Ari is going to be Red from Rise of Red this year for Halloween. She's very excited for that. I may have made a mistake because I feel like once Halloween is over, she's just going to wear the outfit all the time and want to watch it, but it's fine. I didn't think it was, and I didn't even think Rise of Red was bad. I didn't necessarily think that it was necessary, but I didn't think it was bad.
I mean,
there were some bangers.
Yeah, there were some bangers.
Like, I'll give to Disney to Disney Channel that they definitely when they do musical movies, they definitely bring out.
Oh, well, they brought Ortega in for it, and
that's what I'm saying. Like,
he knows how to kill it.
Because honestly, I don't really like the zombies movies are not my favorite. Like, they're cute and they're fine, but like the soundtrack slap. I'm sorry. I
agree.
I haven't seen any of the zombies movies, but they did at my job have because I guess they had the Descendants and Zombie cast on recently, and they were a stop at my job, and I was like, oh, this is a lot of kids.
Thank you. Downstairs.
But yeah, and the music slaps. I haven't heard anything from zombies though.
Yeah, I mean, it slaps. Like, Ari will start singing one of the songs, and I'm just, like, singing with her. You know what I mean? Not on Sprint, so, because I don't want to get copyright stricken. But 80s and 90s movies hit differently. They
do.
They do that. There's 3 of my favorite watch growing up. She'll love them. Oh, Halloween Town, I think.
Oh, yeah. I don't hate the 4th one. But in my head, it's a separate thing.
Yeah, I'm just a loyal human.
It's separate to me.
So yeah, you can't
Did
do
you guys
that.
hear though that the actress that plays Marnie and the actor that plays the son of the Calabar are married?
Yes,
it's cute. That's cute.
I love it so
honestly,
much.
I just like eat up all the content that they do at Halloween time for like in spooky season on Instagram. I just like eat it up.
And then in my dream is that we get we're getting all these like not remakes, but like kind of like coming back to stuff from Disney Channel.
Yeah.
Is if they do a Halloween Town movie, first they have to have her.
Absolutely.
And then I need what's her name to be in it? Billy Lord from Scream Queens
Oh yeah.
Oh.
to be in it. Maybe playing a young Aggie or something. I don't know. But
I never thought of that, but I actually agree with you. Yeah. I loved Scream Queens. Nostalgia. Dark Crystal was me and my dad's favorite. Here's the thing. I like the Dark Crystal. I don't see anything wrong with Dark Crystal as like a movie, a creation, whatever. I just was a little confused as to why we thought this was appropriate for children.
well, here's a question though: was it made for children? Because like there are some animated
Probably.
movies that are made for
Listen,
kids, but you got a lot of parents that are like, "Oh, it's a cartoon, so I'm gonna put it on."
I'm gonna be real. I'm not the person to ask because my mother was 16 when I was born.
Yeah.
Okay, and she was born in 75. And I was born in 91. So I think that she just didn't know what the hell she was doing, to be honest, and was
Well, I
like,
mean, there are parents that
watch it.
there are parents that are taking their kids to Sabrina Carpenter concerts and being all like flabbergasted at what she does at the
She's
concert.
not for children. Okay, here's the thing. She had her children's era. Ari watches her like in the Disney show and stuff.
Yeah.
What was it, Liv and Maddie that she did? I let Ari watch Liv and Maddie.
No, that's Dove Cameron.
What show did
He did Girl Meets World, I think.
Mm-hmm, she was.
Okay. Okay, Girl Meets World. Okay. Well, she watches that show too. She watches both of them.
Yeah.
But I think you are right. I think Liv and Maddie might have been Dove Cameron.
Can I read this from
Like before she did Descendants.
Yeah.
Or right
That was her like Disney Channel show.
Mm-hmm.
Get ready for bed first.
Also,
But
they didn't make Disney Channel queens like they used to.
yeah, that's true. I do let her watch Girl Meets World though, and that was Sabrina Carpenter's like children
She
era,
was a kid.
right? Her
She was a
kid-friendly
kid.
era. She's a full-grown adult, bro. It's just like when people like freaked out that like Demi Lovato, Selena Gomez, Raven Simone, and Miley Cyrus all became adults. Did you think they were going to stay like 12 to 16-year-olds forever? I'm confused by that.
I saw a video and I kind of agree. I think one of the reasons though they're mad about Sabrina Carpenter is because there's no like tween stars anymore like there was.
Which is also true.
Like there's no like when we were growing up where we had that Raven, you had Miley Cyrus and them that like
And Selena Gomez and Demi Lovato, they have like a transitional era almost.
Yeah. You had that like they were for kids. But Disney Channel, like the Disney Channel girls, like they don't push them the same. They don't do music like they did.
Yeah.
The way they used to.
Yeah. That is a good point. I think for me, because like Ari knows like who like Selena Gomez and Miley Cyrus are, but for the most part, I keep her in that like kid-friendly era of them because she's 8.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I keep her like in that kid-friendly era because that's like
You mean you don't have her listening to Wrecking Ball and stuff like that?
No. I will say she has listened to Flowers and she has listened to what is the other one that Miley Cyrus she said? Used to Be Young. But that in between era where she was like doing Wrecking Ball and
the Bangers era or whatever.
You Can't Stop, absolutely not. No. And I let her listen to like Taylor Swift up to a certain Taylor Swift era too. You know what I mean? But I think it's about like when it comes to okay, you're gonna have to hold on. Go to yours, okay? I think that when it comes to things like that, you have to, as a parent, discern where in that lineup you're going to allow your children to listen to and where you stop it until they're old enough, you know? Mm-hmm. Like I like the new Taylor Swift album, but I wouldn't let Ari listen to it. That's like the people that's like when Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion did WAP and everybody was like, oh my God, I can't believe you even do that. And she's like, I am not for children.
Yeah, they're both.
What about my persona ever made you think I was?
But then also, like, the people that are complaining about that are acting like we didn't grow up with like My Neck, like those weren't playing all the time, and like
or Pony, for God's sake.
Pony, or like just
God.
it was the same. Why are we acting
This is
brand
wrong.
new?
Oh, that's like okay. So the other night, it would have been Tuesday because we were watching Dance with the Stars. They had Disney night for Dance with the Stars, and one of the couples on there did the Shakira. They danced the Shakira song from Zootopia. It was Robert Irwin that did it. Yeah, and Ari was like, "Oh, I love this song, blah blah blah," right? Because she loves Zootopia, and I was like, "You don't know anything about Shakira, like back before Zootopia." So I played "Hips Don't Lie," and I was like, "Who thought it?" And like as I'm listening to this song, like truly listening to it, I was like, "Who thought this was appropriate for us to be like dancing to?"
It was a bop.
You know what I'm saying? Like at like school dances, for God's sake, where we were like had chaperones. It's fine. We also had like Candy Shop and the Lollipop song.
Oh yeah,
like
song like
classics.
So to me, it's wild.
We had
it was like a rite of passage, though. We all have those stories where like we shouldn't have done this, but we did.
Yeah, we had. I mean, we all grew up with like "Dilemma" by Nelly and Kelly Rowland, thinking that somehow that was a love song. Okay,
also can't get over her texting and like it's like a spreadsheet on her phone. It's not actually like if you watch her texting, she's not actually texting.
Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Vanessa says, Katie, so far it's just okay. No real banter or swoony moment, so it's not pulling me in like Daddy Cade.
This is disappointing, but I can't say I'm not surprised.
Also, Katie, were you the one that had suggested that I try the Rose Hill series by Elsie Silver?
Is that like the
love?
The what? Say it again.
The first book in that series is Wild Love.
I don't think I told you to because it's not my favorite. Why? What happened?
Okay. Well, here's the thing. So, School Dances to My Pony, such fond memories, truly. Sometimes I just turn it on for nostalgia.
Kids don't know these days.
Okay, so Ari picked it for the currently I'm doing like a friends pick my KU clean out, and Ari was it was 5 friends plus Ari, you know, because Ari's always included. So she picked Wild Love, and I DNF'd after 50%. I just think that Elsie.
Did you get to the 10?
I just think that Elsie Silver and I are not compatible.
That's okay.
I think she's, unfortunately for me, I think that she's in the same category as most Allie Hazelwood. I am going to try, I have to get the title of it from you again because I don't remember which one it is, but I am going to try the one that you had suggested to me because you had suggested one. But when it comes to like Allie Hazelwood and her STEM romances, I just don't vibe with them, and it's fine. Like I want to be the girl that vibes with Allie Hazelwood. I also want to be the girl that vibes with Elsie Silver. I just think that I've come to understand that I do vibe with Lila Sage, so that's where I'm gonna kind of stay, you know.
She's such an amazing human. I love Lila so much.
Like, because I loved the only book that I didn't absolutely just like adore in the Rebel Blue Ranch series, that's it, right? Was the first one. I did give it 3.5. And it was just because of like one specific scene in it that happened that I was like, I don't know, made me a little uncomfortable, which is fine. But like the rest of them in that series got between 4, I think one got 4 stars and the other 2 got 6.
Hey, that's not bad.
So like I just feel like that's where I need to stay. But I thought for some reason that you were the one that was like, oh, you should try, maybe because they were single dad romances. So in my head, I was like, maybe Katie was the one that suggested this to me. I don't remember.
That's a fair assumption because you're not wrong. But if you want me to recommend you a single dad, I'll recommend you the same one I've been recommending to everybody that will listen to me. You need to read If It Makes You Happy by Julia Olivia. Thank you.
I have If It Makes You Happy on hold at the library. So as soon as it comes to me, I'm going to read it.
And if you hate it, don't ever tell me.
I will keep it to myself.
I mean, I guess you could. Like, eventually I'm going to ask, and I'll know. I'll just know based on your reaction, and that's okay. I'll still love you, but I'll have to lay down a little bit.
But you also know that I would never be like, I hated this book, Katie.
Listen, it might give you that. There's going to be a book someday that I recommend to you that's going to give you a reaction, and that's okay. That is part of friendship, okay? We'll get through it. We'll figure it out together.
That's what therapists are for.
It might require me making a trip to Minnesota to hug Katie.
Which you should anyways. But yes. Oh, she's muted. All right, Paco, it's our time to shine. Let's take over.
Yes.
Oh, she's muted. Okay. Well, we tried to take over your sprints. We failed. We weren't fast enough.
But here's the thing. We do need to figure out what we're doing about this housemaid movie.
It comes out like on Christmas Day, though. That's wild.
I know. So I was thinking we should talk about this, and we should just see how long it's playing at like a theater near you, and then I can just come after.
Well, I have like 400 theaters near me, so you just pick one, and we'll go there.
Great. So I feel like it'll still be playing in January, so maybe we should just do that.
If it comes out
I was like, I love Katie so much, but I am not going to try to get to her.
You don't want to spend Christmas with me?
I mean, I would love to, but I feel like my family would riot.
You've already said what you said. I heard. You said it? Fine.
I feel like my family would absolutely be like, I can't believe you're going to go watch a movie instead of be here.
Yeah,
think about how empty it should be. Nobody should be there on Christmas Day. Could you imagine the people that are going to be there?
No, you'd be surprised how many people go to the movies on Christmas.
It's truly,
but not families, because it's not going to be a family-friendly movie.
Yeah, it's definitely not. It's the Housemaid by Frida McFadden adaptation. And here's the thing: is I was like, maybe we'll just do it like the second week of January or something, because you're not far from me.
No.
So like, it's not like I couldn't figure out how to get to you, but I was just like, Christmas movie on.
Yes,
I do know that they do tend to do a lot of movies on Christmas though, because I'm pretty sure when Cats came out. Like the remake of Cats, which I'm not even talking about the movie.
That was the first sign of the end.
But that one came out on Christmas. And here's the thing is I watched it like a year after it came out. I did not want to see it in theaters. I watched it like this summer after it came out because I was on a plane from Florida to California for my grandma's funeral. And I took Southwest, so they had like free in-flight movies.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, well, it's free. And I watched it, and that was hours of my life on the bring it back.
I saw it on at the theater.
I'm sorry that you paid for that.
Yeah.
I didn't actually pay for it because my brother works as a movie theater.
Oh.
I am a movie theater diva. I be getting all my points. I get any discount I can. I'll pay like $5, and I've bought a bunch of shit. And all the points, everything.
Yes, I think family movies are definitely busy on Christmas Day because like it's a fun, easy way to be like, let's all get out of the house.
And
and also, I don't know if anyone else's family ever did this, but like my family, our family Christmases were almost never on Christmas Day. So like we would have like Christmas Eve where we would do things. And then usually we would go to my one grandma's house on Christmas Day, but that wasn't an all-day event. And then like the weekend after Christmas is when we would have like our other family Christmas. So
it depends, because like sometimes what we used to do stuff because we're Mexican, so Christmas Eve is usually the bigger like thing.
Yeah.
And then we sometimes do stuff on Christmas, or we'll visit like my brother's family. It all depends on who's there. Right.
That's fair. But I do think family movies make sense on Christmas.
Yes. What's coming out this Christmas? Something big else is coming.
Yes. Go.
Thank you. Mama, do I have to take my night meds?
Yes.
Come on.
I know it.
Usually on weekends you say I don't have to take my meds.
Fine. I'll make a deal with you.
What?
if you lay down and you do not stay up trying to talk to people, I won't make you have them tonight since it's a weekend. Because you are right. Usually I give you a break on the weekends. But if you start sitting up, goofing around, you're taking them.
Fine.
Okay. Amal is switching to a thriller but scared of the nightmares. Going for Daniel Hurst, The Ex Who Came Back. Is Paco looking to see what else is playing on Christmas? Is
Yeah,
that
actually, I felt like there was something else that like one of the big movies was coming out on Christmas this year, and I can't remember it, and it's gonna like make me mad when I remember it in the middle of the night. Like,
I think I saw it. Maybe fall off the bed. So mean.
I swear, the Wicked is in November, which I need to buy my tickets for that.
For what?
Yeah.
Wicked.
For Wicked. Oh yeah, you
Wait.
said it already. I literally was yep.
Wicked for Good.
Yep.
So excited! You guys do not understand how hyped I am for that movie.
I'm also hyped for this movie.
I'm thinking I'm gonna do like a. If it depends on what movie I can bully Princess into watching because she hasn't seen either, but we're gonna probably do like pajama movie night on my Discord thing of
Aw.
either Wicked or K-pop Demon Hunters.
Both are excellent.
Right?
Yeah, it's just what movie we can bully her into watching.
That's right. Okay. Do we want to do another sprint? Are you leaving me? What are we doing?
No, I'm here. I gotta work.
I will probably, most
Gotcha.
likely. Yeah, I'm gonna be leaving.
You're gonna leave me? Okay. So we're gonna have Katie, so she's stuck here for another sprint. Paco, do you have anything that you want to promote, share before you leave?
Well, I mean, Spectacular is my like bingo board, very easy, breezy, Monster High themed readathon going on. Besides Fablen, it's just very simple. And then I just dropped like a Gothic book rec video on Friday, so that was fun. I do not know. I think that's it. All I got right now. But do Fablen if you haven't. Grim Rangers.
Well, no.
Yeah, but that's pretty much all I got.
Okay, that's great. I'm sorry. I have 12 people talking to me. Okay, I'm so sorry.
You're good.
Go follow all the things, Spectacular, all the things that Paco said. I know you've had some videos that came out this week too, or a video.
Yeah, I had a Gothic rec
So,
video.
we love Paco. Also, I was not professional or prepared today, so nothing is linked below. I will link things in the next sprint. So all my friends that are part of Fablen will be linked down below. So you're welcome. Paco, thank you for being here, friend.
And thank you for having me. And have good sprints and be productive, you guys.
Of course, you're always welcome.
My mouth wants to work.
Okay, Miss Katie, are you ready for another hour?
I'm ready.
Okay, so we'll see everybody in an hour. Hold on, I'm clicking buttons. Okay, we'll see everybody in an hour. Hello, friends. We gained a Margaret. We did lose a Katie. She said that she'd been staring at screens too long today and her head was hurting. So we got Katie feels better, but we did gain a Margaret. Hi, Margaret.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. I'm here. What are you doing this evening?
What do you like to know?
I would like to know, actually.
You would? Well, yeah, you would. I'm not going to tell you, though.
See, I felt that was where this was headed when you said, wouldn't you like to know? Usually that means that I'm not allowed to know. So, are you reading anything currently? I know that you haven't been reading a lot.
No, I'm planning on when I finally settle in for bed. I'm planning on just. Oh, that's why it's doing what it's doing. Okay, I'm planning on just like pulling out my book and reading for a while to kind of calm down, get ready to sleep.
Do you want? Can you share what book you're reading?
Oh yeah, I can. I need to finish Tusk Club.
Okay.
So.
Well, I'm still working on the naturals. I did read another chapter. It's fine. I don't know if I'm gonna love this. I don't know. I liked the First Inheritance Games book, but I've not continued the series. Not because I don't want to, but just because like it hasn't really fit for anything to continue it. This one is fine, but sometimes YA thrillers are a little bit hit and miss for me.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they can be too YA.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I am waiting to see if the library or Hoopla will give me like the audiobook quickly, but I don't think they're going to because even Hoopla had a wait list for the audio. It does read really fast, so like at least there's that. I don't know. I also find that sometimes YA thrillers feel unrealistic to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like thrillers, like adult thrillers, while usually unrealistic, right, will still feel. Do you need to turn the light on? Here. Okay, I thought he was looking for something. Anyway, I think he has headphones in. Anyway, they will feel like unrealistic in the way that they're like kind of exaggerated.
Mm-hmm.
YA thrillers sometimes will feel unrealistic to me because we're expecting like high school students to solve crime.
Yeah.
And this one specifically is like she's been recruited to this like special program that's part of the FBI.
Okay.
That recruits teenagers to help hunt down serial killers. And they're referred to as the naturals because they have like she has this uncanny ability to be able to read people. So like in the first like chapter, she's working at this restaurant and this kid comes in and orders a breakfast and is like she's like, how would you like your eggs? And he's like, why don't you tell me? So she basically like analyzes him and is like, oh, you wouldn't want them scrambled because of XYZ. You wouldn't want them this way because of XYZ. And then she comes to the conclusion that he would want his eggs to be over easy, I believe, is what she says. And it's all about like the way that she can like read people and like know things about them.
It's psych.
Right. Which like okay, but like it feels unrealistic to me because it's teenagers. Because she even says like, well, I'm only 17. Like when she's being recruited by this like adult FBI agent, she's like, I'm only 17. He's like, well, we recruited minors before. We just have to get permission from your dad, whatever. And she's like able to do that. But like her mom was murdered when she was younger. Like it's like a whole thing.
Yeah, sounds like a whole thing. I feel like that would make more sense if they weren't being recruited specifically to do serial killers. If it was like a program for teens who have a promising future in the FBI to like intern, and then she gets involved because like it's a group of like super smart teens, or like if it's like one teen.
Yeah, and she specifically, like, I don't know if the whole group is in the program for this, but like her specifically, she's being recruited to help them find serial killers. And she like has to go explain to her grandma that she's leaving because like her dad technically still has custody of her, but she's chosen to live with her grandma. And so she goes to her grandma and says like, I'm going to go to this program at this school. Like there's like a whole cover story for it, which makes sense. Like if you're being recruited by the FBI, I guess.
The FBI is not actually as secretive as they want you to think they are.
But like, I also was like, okay, but are we making this more secretive than it actually like needs to be? Because her dad knows the actual story.
It's not like people don't know that federal workplaces have programs for teens who might want to get into that. Like that's not really
It's not like a top. It's not like a top secret thing, right? But she's like, I decided to give my grandma the cover story, whatever. And then I think, because we get these weird like 1 minute chapters, they're just labeled as you and they're italicized. And I think we're supposed to be I think that is supposed to be like whoever the killer is, you know, which like is fine. I think that this will be fun. Like I think that it will be fine. I don't think it's going to be like a 5 or 6 star read for me. I guess I could change. I don't foresee it being like a 5 or 6 star read. I could see it having been fun for me to read when I was like 16. You know, it does give me like Good Girl's Guide to Murder vibes, but I liked that one better so far. Because I did like Good Girl's Guide to Murder, except the third book. I didn't like that, but
like a better setup because like I feel like having a super smart group of teens makes sense, but having a super smart group of teens and then making them do dangerous stuff while you are setting it in the real world does not. Like this isn't an X-Men situation, right?
Yes. So that's what it reminds me of, is like X-Men, but in our actual world. Like X-Men, but like not with like the superpower element.
Yeah.
You know?
Weird.
Yeah. Because like Good Girl's Guide to Murder, she wasn't even necessarily like, she wasn't being like recruited by the police, right? She was doing a project for school and decided to cover this like murder that had happened in their town, and then she just kind of dug around for clues trying to exonerate the person that had originally been accused. And like to find like the real killer or whatever. But she was like, in the first book at least, she wasn't being like recruited by like the police or the FBI to help them. But yeah, this reminds me of like, I think it's been compared to like Criminal Minds, like Criminal Minds if it was teenagers, which I see that, but it also does give me like X-Men vibes, just without the superpowers, you know, which is fine. I'm gonna finish it. It's not like I don't want to like DNF it.
Yeah.
Like I did with the Surrogate Mother. I did DNF that. I mean, I read the 51% so I could count it for Fablen, but then I was like, I can't do this book. Hello, Courtney. Working about popping in Tennille went to bed. Good night. Have a good sleep. Nicole got to chapter 52 in Immortal Consequences. And Sadia finished her book. Yay. Let's see it. And Courtney had to run around work, and so she'll be back. Okay, so all right, so it is 10:11 here for me. So if we did 45 minutes, that would take us to almost 11, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll take us to just to 6. 4. I think 4 till.
Okay, so I think we're not going to do a whole hour because I don't think I can even keep my eyes open that long because I need to still take like a shower tonight. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a 45-minute, or do I want to do 30 minutes? Decisions, I hate making them. Okay, we're going to do a 30-minute sprint. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do a 30-minute sprint.
Okay.
And then we'll come back and we'll talk because I don't want to go much past like what would be midnight Eastern. That's 11 for me, and I want to be up in the morning so that we can do the watch along.
Yeah.
So, and
I
that's
also need to be up in the morning for the watch along. So yeah.
And that's it. Well, that's at 9 for me tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think we're gonna do it 30 minutes. We'll come back and we'll chat for a minute, and then we will share anything that we need to share, and then we'll go. Because that'll just be about like 4 hours that we sprinted. So I think that's good.
Yep.
Okay. Are you good for 30 minutes?
Yeah, I'll be good for 30 minutes.
All right. So let's do 30 minutes. We'll come back and chat, and then we will leave, y'all. So we'll see you in 30 minutes. Hello.
Hello.
How did we do?
We did.
Wonderful.
These updates today have been so exciting. Right?
I'm so glad that we did, honestly.
We did.
I have made a decision with the help of my partner because I was like, should I just finish this? This little bed painting that's over here where it says my current whip, because I switched it because I did finish my section of Scooby-Doo. I only have 4 sections of this kit left, and I am not loving working on this kit, which makes me a little sad because this kit was gifted to me by Emma and Ollie, and I think that it's my fault that I'm not enjoying working on it because I took it out last year, did like half of it, and then it got rolled back up. And I found that, or I think that because I rolled it back up and it just had release paper on it, like there was no plastic covering, it made the sticky in some spots not as like good anymore. Which like is fine. Also, I also think that with this kit there are so many of the ABs that have like the special coating that I've had to place individually with my tweezer that it's made it less enjoyable because that's very slow to do, like placing one diamond at a time with a tweezer. And so there's just, and I will say that I think this one will turn out really pretty once it's done because there are so many ABs in it. Like there's like a yellow AB, a pink AB, a blue AB, and I think a purple one. But because there are so many colors of ABs in this, they're sprinkled throughout the entire thing. And then there are big sections where the ABs are. So I think it'll look cool once it's done. But I just didn't love working on it, which makes me sad. But that's fine. So I finished my section of Scooby-Doo and moved back to Paint the Moon. So I'm probably just going to finish this one over the next few days, and then once I get this one done, I just have Loki and Scooby-Doo that are kitted currently. I think I'll get Scooby-Doo done like by the end of November. I won't get it done in time for like Drills and Chills. But that's okay because it wasn't my Drills and Chills entry anyway. I got that one done. That was the Alice one that I entered for Drills and Chills. Which reminds me I need to actually fill out the sheet for that. And then Loki, I'm on track to finish Loki by the end of the year.
Nice.
We'll see if that happens, considering that I did one section and then rolled it up and didn't take it out for a year. You know, it's fine. It's fine. But other than that, I did not read. I'm going to be honest. I did not read. I will read a little bit before I go to bed, probably.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. Nicole got to chapter 58 in Immortal Consequences. Off to bed. Good night. Thank you for those friends. You're welcome. Thank you to everyone for hanging out. Thank you to Paco and Katie and Margaret for coming and joining me for sprints. Margaret, do you have anything that you want to promote, share, shout to the rooftop?
Well, for those doing Fablen, we are doing the watch along for Dimension 20's episodes 2 and 3 tomorrow. So if you guys want to join us on that, there is still time if you're not in the East Coast to watch episode 1. If you go into the Fablen Discord all the way at the bottom where the watch along links are, or the watch along schedule is, that'll have everything that you need for that. And it'll have the first episode if you need to go plug up. So that is all I've got currently going for me.
Y'all should definitely watch though, because I was dying of laughter.
It is 7 professional improv comedians playing a game of Dungeons and Dragons. They are very good at what they do.
Yeah, and I will be with you tomorrow for the watch along. That's my
Yay.
plan, anyways. So I'm going to set an alarm and pray that I get up and make my coffee in time. Honestly, Ari is usually up by then, so like theoretically I should be up, but who knows? Let me see if I have anything. Oh, I'll have a whip and chat that goes up tomorrow morning, as long as the YouTube gods work with me and actually do get it exported or get it, uploaded in time. If not, it will be up tomorrow. It just might not be up at the normal time. And then I don't think I really have anything else. Vlogween week 6 will go up. Are we on week 6? Yeah, week 6. Oh, thank God, I only have 2 more weeks of this left. Vlogween week 6. Listen, it was a really good idea in my head to do 8 weeks of Vlogween. I don't think I'll do that next year.
Yeah, that makes Neva, why?
Why what?
Why 8 weeks?
So here was my thought process, because I don't think I ever explained to you what the thought process was. So
yeah, no.
So when I did this originally in 2022, I only did it for 4 weeks. I did it from the 1st to the 31st of October, right? So it ended on Halloween. But then this year I was like, well, I'll bring it back, because in 2023 I got sick before I was supposed to do Vlogween. 2024 I got sick right before I was supposed to do Vlogween. And so I was like, okay, I'm not sick. I mean, now I'm having like chronic pain issues. So I don't know. But I was like, I'm not sick. I can do it, right? So my thought process was I could do Vlogween from September 1st to October 31st, because that is the duration of Drills and Chills.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, now I have built-in diamond painting content, because I'm going to be working on kits for Drills and Chills. But I think I should have just stuck to the 4 weeks instead of doing the 8 weeks, which obviously I wouldn't have known that without trying the 8 weeks. But I felt like the first 4 weeks were very chaotic. Like I didn't have a good plan of how I was going to film vlogs. So it was just me checking in every day, being like, this is what I'm reading. This is what I'm reading. But then I was like starting 12 books at once and like not actually really reading anything. And so I was like, I wasn't like super, I mean, I'm not upset that I filmed the content, but it's not like my proudest content, And then last week I did a challenge vlog, right? Because I did like a realistic reading week vlog, and that at least gave me more structure. And then this week I'm doing a challenge vlog as well. I'm not going to tell you what that is, but this week I'm doing a challenge vlog also, and it at least gave me more structure to where I was like sticking to the things I was reading, as opposed to just bouncing all around my currently reading list. So I think what I'm going to do for years to come is I'm not going to get rid of Vlogween, but I think it's just going to be very structured. So it's going to be 4 weeks in October. And I'm just going to have some kind of actual structure. So like some kind of a challenge vlog or something that goes with each week, and do it that way. But obviously, like, we can't learn things without doing them.
Without trying them first. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I said that makes sense.
Yeah. So I'm not like angry that I did the thing. It's just like now I'm like, okay, next year we won't do the full 8 weeks. Like we won't do 8 weeks. Like I'll still do Drills and Chills if it comes back next year, of course. But it's not like I've diamond painted at least some every day for 8 weeks. But if there've been days where I haven't diamond painted and I'm not like beating myself up like I can't believe I didn't diamond paint. But I didn't really have the same grace with Vlogween. Like I was like, well, you have to vlog every single day.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But I think that's it. I do have Patreon sprints on Tuesday. There is time if you want to come for the extra Patreon sprint. They will be daytime sprints. They'll start at noon Eastern on Tuesday for this week. And then, of course, I'll have other videos going up throughout the week. I don't know what days those will go up as of now because I've not set my planner up. I will set that up tomorrow. And then we'll be back here next Saturday for more Fablen sprints.
Yeah.
That's really all I have, I think. So thank you all for being here with us. Let me not hit the leave whatever because
I always get to, right?
that would leave Margaret here all alone.
Well, Margaret will bounce, to be honest.
But thank you all for being here. Thank you to Paco and Katie as well. We love to have friends. And I will see y'all very soon somewhere else on the internet. Bye.